Very good morning to all of you, and welcome to Prebell with Team William in India. Today, June 12, 2023, and let's start the week with the disclaimer that the registration granted by the SEBI, membership of BASL, and certification from NISM is no way a guaranteed performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance of return to the investor. Investment in the security markets are subjected to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. Okay, so let's begin with the Nifty 50 setup. So if you can see over here, the two most important, I think the most important is this one green one, that is the 21 DMA, and that is somewhere around 440, 450, 18, 440, 450 ke around hai, 21 DMA. On the downside, that line is very, very important. Before that, I think Nifty अगर ये वाला पैच निकाल दो ना, then Nifty is getting very strong support at 10 EMA. So this is 21 DMA. Generally, we look at the daily moving averages, but the simple moving average one. But I think for a very small period, EMA is more beneficial. So for this pink line over here is the 10 EMA, that is exponential moving average. And that level is somewhere around 550, 18,550 का वो level है. So that will be the closest support over here is the 550, and the zone around that 10-20 points here and there is always fine for anything on an intraday basis. And the second comes to 450. So two things, just simple, 550 and 450 are two supports. Now on the higher side, for 2 consecutive days, now we close near the day's low, and that's what something not very positive that I look for. Because generally अगर आप देखें नीचे जाता है, that is fine, markets always go down, the stocks goes ups and down, but the closing near the day's low is not something very good. But one thing was that on the Friday the volume was a bit lower, and Thursday volume was a bit high, but that was I think due to that weekly expiry things and all. So broadly, if you see, the volume has not been that high, so selling was there, but the pressure was not on a very higher volume. So now we want to move above this level, right? We want to have a reversal over here and move above the Friday's low and then Thursday's low, Friday's high, then Thursday's high, and then we look for this new all-time high level on the higher side. So a very simple setup for Nifty. If you look at the key news, then the power demand has reached new high on June 9. Then Indigo has expanded its codeshare partnership with Turkish Airlines. Cochin Shipyard was declared as the lowest bidder for a contract worth 300 crore. Naukri plans to sell its shareholding in VLCC to VLCC Healthcare in Happily Unmarried Marketing. On Friday, FII net selling was 309 crore, while DI's net buying was 1245 crore. Punjab has increased VAT on petrol and diesel prices somewhere around 1 rupee. थोड़ा पैसे में ही था. SBI Life and HDFC Life good growth in the May premium, 58% and 26% YOY respectively for both of these. So that's a good one. Now, if you see the global market, the US was flat closing on the Friday, but I think today the futures are positive, no two ways about that. And if you look at the Asian market, the Shanghai is negative, Nikkei is positive, while the Kospi is minus 0.3%. So it's a mixed action. So no major positives, no major negatives. So that's a neutral thing. And yes, one more thing, market might be in a certain range till the June 14, because June 14, that is Wednesday. Wednesday शाम को US Fed का policy है. Okay, so market might take some time to, once the policy is out, there might be some directional move possibly. And the more important will be the comments. So 25 bips rate hike, some 30-40% probability, no rate hike, some 50-60% probability. But I think most important will be the further guidance, right? That how the things might go from here. That will be very important to watch out. Okay, SGX Nifty today, it's a flat to higher opening. So we are not looking for a negative opening looking at the SGX Nifty. We are already trading more than 100 points higher compared to the Friday's closing of around 540 around of closing that was on sorry, 560 around closing. That was on Friday. So some 110 points. But yeah, guys, this is the future level. So ऐसा नहीं है कि it will open 100 points higher. But yeah, if you're existing somewhere around that, then Nifty might open somewhere around 580, 600 level looking at the SGX. So chart of the day, we have selected Kirloskar Ferrous Industries. So the metals are, in the momentum. The setup is really good for this one. It is after a very strong rally, I think for multiple months, it is moving sideways and forming a consolidation base. So last time ये इतना तेजी में था ना कि इसने base भी ascending वाला बना दिया था, right? And now it is forming this consolidation base. It is just 6% to pivot. We need some good momentum over here. So once we cover this 6%, I think the RS will also have some good momentum. It is already trending higher. You want some higher volumes, right? Over here, जब भी ये 6% complete करता है and a breakout on a strong volume, right? The number of fund holding has increased like almost 30% in the last quarter. Look at the ROE. ROE has increased to 19%, and last 2 quarters the result has been really good. Okay, and the EPS of 97 is among the best. Good RS and means price trend, good buyer demand. So setup is really good. The business of in the metal industry, the pig iron and all the things, they have a good hold in their business. They are among the top guys in the business. So it's a really good setup, good fundamental and growth story. The numbers have been really good. So just keep an eye. Keep you can these. This is the stock. These are the type of stocks which can be kept on your watch list. And once it breaks out. Okay, so that's it for today's session, guys. Thank you for joining. See you again tomorrow at 8:45 a.m.